Hey there, lovelies. It's Lillyvette with Flow for Balance, and today we're going to do a practice for knitters, crocheters, and crafters in general. What will you need? You're going to need your mat, maybe a blanket, and of course, your beautiful self. Go on ahead and grab those things, and I'll see you back here in a few minutes. Welcome back. It's Lillyvette with Flow for Balance, and today's practice for crafters is going to be one that is going to help you release your shoulders, perhaps your hips, and of course your wrists. So let's go ahead and get started in a seated position. You'll just have one heel in front of the other, slightly opening up your hips. Nice tall spine. Bring your hands, thumbs to heart center. Give me a nice deep inhale. And exhale through parted lips. Let's do that one more time. Nice deep inhale. Exhale through parted lips. Go ahead and open the arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, wrap your arms around you and then tuck your chin down toward your chest. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, opposite arm on top, tuck the chin back down again. Inhale, open up. Nice and wide. On the exhale, opposite arm on top again. Tuck the chin under. Last time here. Inhale, open. Squeeze those shoulder blades. And then on the exhale, last time, opposite arm here. And then tuck the chin under. Inhale, open up. On the exhale, let's just shake those wrists out. Bring your hands down to your knees. Inhale. Start to look up to your level of comfort. And then on the exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. One more time, looking up. On the exhale, chin down to the chest. And let's do some half moon circles here. Releasing the back of the neck, because many of us look down at our work, so we want to release the neck. And if you want to, in the comments below, let me know what kind of crafter you are. You could be a knitter, a crocheter, a painter, a quilter. So many different kinds of crafts that we do that really work on the neck, the shoulders, the back, the wrists. Nice deep inhale, chin to chest. And on the exhale, gently lift. Inhale the elbows up. Exhale, roll back and down. Inhale up. Exhale, roll back and down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, roll back and down. Last time here, inhale up. Exhale, roll back and down. Let's bring that left arm across. Get a nice shoulder stretch here. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Deep inhale and exhale, release. Let's go to the opposite side, getting a good shoulder stretch here. Deep inhale and exhale, release. Clasp the hands. Let's do some figure eights. Focus on an intention. A lot of times when you are crafting, it's good to focus on an intention as well, something that will motivate you for your craft. And release. Bring your hands together, the heels of the palms pressing in. Lift the elbows up and pressing the heels of the palms together. Also feeling how your fingertips come together, really releasing the wrist. Nice deep inhale. On the exhale, pointing the fingertips toward the screen. Deep inhale, and then exhaling, pointing the fingertips towards you. This might feel really intense for some of you. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, pointing again the fingertips away from you. Deep inhale, and then exhale, pointing the fingertips toward you. We're going to do that one more time. This is a nice intense stretch, really releasing the wrist. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, fingertips away from you. Keeping the elbows nice and lifted. Inhale, and then exhale, fingertips toward you. Inhale, bring the fingertips up. And then on the exhale, release. Now let's get the palms up and down as if you were waving. And then bring them to the top, and then as if you were waving side to side, like windshield wipers. And then shake them out again. Bringing your hands behind you, grabbing opposite hand, opposite elbow, or you can grab opposite hand, opposite wrist, your level of comfort, whatever it is that you need to do here. I want you to do that. You can go ahead and switch the cross of the legs. Take a nice deep inhale, and then exhale, bring it on forward. Come to your level of comfort, and then allow for the shoulders to come back. If you can come down all the way, that's fine. If you can't, don't worry about it. If you want to place a pillow or a cushion so that your forehead can land on it, that's fine. Take a deep inhale, come all the way up. Now, if you want to switch the cross of the leg one more time, go ahead and do that. And then switch the cross of the arms as well. So if your right arm was on top, now bring your left arm on top and vice versa. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, leaning forward. This time, depending on which leg is in front, you're going to work that hip. You are also working on the shoulders and the chest. We tend to roll the shoulders forward as we look down to our work. Deep inhale, start to come up, and then exhaling at the top. Coming onto all fours. Let's do a couple of cat-cows. So lengthen the spine. Inhale, tailbone up, crown of the head forward, lengthen the spine, and then on the exhale, really make your cat to your level of enjoyment here so you can stretch your spine out, looking toward the feet, pressing the hands down into the mat, spreading your fingers out wide and pushing away from the mat. Inhale, look forward, and then exhale. Give me a nice arch here. Last time here, and then exhale. Inhale, coming into neutral. Exhale when you get there. Go ahead and bring your left hand behind your neck. Give me a nice inhale and open it up so that we really work on those shoulders, and then press that right arm in. And then exhale, bring the elbow in toward the crook of the other elbow here. Inhale, come on up. And then exhale, inside of the elbow. Inhale up. And then exhale, bring it down. Now go ahead and take that hand, your left hand, thread the needle, and then come all the way down into a thread the needle. Working on the shoulder, getting a little spinal twist. Inhale, bring that left arm all the way up. And then on the exhale, come all the way up. Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and bring that right hand behind you and bring the left hand to your spine and press your hips forward. Remember that we are seated a lot of times when we're doing our work. So you want to press your hips forward this time. And if you want to reach a little further, you can reach for your heel here and then press that arm up if you really want to do this. You have all sorts of options for this practice. You can look up toward that right hand if it doesn't bother your neck, or you can just look toward the screen. You decide. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, coming down into all fours. Reach your hands forward, come down onto your elbows, bring your forehead down, and let your arms slide into puppy pose. Embrace the breath. Trust this process and this journey of just taking care of yourself, of this self-care as you continue your artwork, your creativity. Bring your elbows back in. Lift up your forehead and press up. Walk your hands back into a tabletop position. I'm going to turn to look at you. Now your right hand comes behind the head. Inhale, look up, and then exhale, elbow to the crook of the elbow, the opposite elbow. Inhale up. And then exhale, bring it center. Inhale up. Exhale, center. And now go ahead, bring that right hand and thread the needle, bring it down. You can reach that left arm up if you want. leaving your hips nice and high. Bring that left hand back in, nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, go ahead, bring that hand back. Inhale all the way up, and then if you want, you can take that left hand now to the side of the head, and then bring your right hand to your back, and push your hips forward so that you can work on the lower back and on the hips. If you want to, you can go ahead and reach toward that right heel, still pushing those hips forward, and then bring the left arm up into a version of camel pose. Continue to breathe, relax the face. Remember, think about where your neck is the most comfortable. Take a nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, come on up to a neutral position. Bring your big toes together, your knees apart. Coming into child's pose, bring your hands forward, stay on your fingertips, and let your forehead sink down to the mat. Take a deep inhale, look towards your fingertips. On the exhale, start to walk the hands back in and come up to a seated position. Awesome, everybody. So coming back into all fours, all right? Bring your fingertips to face you. Your knees and hips are in line with one another. Take a nice deep inhale. And then on the exhale, let's go ahead and take the hips and push them towards the heels of your feet, only to your level of comfort. And then when you get to where you can not go any further, just hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take a nice exhale and come forward. Deep inhale, and then exhale, press it back to your level of comfort. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, bring it forward. Come back into those figure 8s that we did earlier. And we're going to do a shoulder opener, and we'll have a couple of last poses and we'll be through. So take it down. Let's go ahead and extend your left arm out, bend your right knee. Take a nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, let's bend, let's roll over, toward that toward that left leg, left arm. If having your left leg straight is a little too difficult for you, you can go ahead and stack your knees. Otherwise, go ahead and straighten out the left leg, plant your right foot and turn your toes at a 45-degree angle if that's possible. Your right hand is on the mat to push you a little bit further to go ahead and open up your shoulder and your chest to really get a good stretch there. Remember that when you're working, you tend to slouch and roll your shoulders forward. We want to go ahead and take those shoulders and reset them and set them back and really get a good stretch. Deep inhale, and then on the exhale, roll back to center. Let's take it to the opposite side. Extend your right arm out, bend your left leg, and on the exhale, let's roll toward that right arm. Remember that left hand is here to allow you to press back a little more, get a deeper stretch. And as you deepen the stretch, try to smooth out the breath and lengthen it out. Perhaps think about that word, that intention or the motivation that you have thought of for yourself for this practice. Relaxing the face. Give me a couple more breaths here. Deep inhale on the exhale. Start to roll it back to center. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows in, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Inhale up. And then exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Curl the toes and then come back. Quick child's pose here. Really lengthen the arms out. Stretch the shoulders, the outside of your back, your lats. And then come into a seated position, rest easy Sukhasana pose. Bring your right arm forward, your left arm on top. If you need to just touch opposite shoulders, that's fine, where you lift your elbows up. Otherwise, go ahead and wrap them around, lift your elbows so that you get a nice stretch toward the upper back and your shoulders. Nice deep inhale and then exhale. Come forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release. Switch the cross of your legs. Left arm forward, right arm on top, and then cross or hands on opposite shoulders. Lift your elbows, nice deep inhale, and then exhale, coming forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release. Inhale the arms all the way up. On the exhale, let's cactus the arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. really lift your chest up toward the ceiling. Inhale all the way up. And then on the exhale, let's twist the wrists on the way down. And if you need to, shake them out at the bottom. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Bringing your thumbs to your third eye, your intuition and wisdom. Deep inhale. Exhale through parted lips. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in me, honor, acknowledge, and accept. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this Crafters Yoga. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it helps you to go ahead and ease up and stretch those muscles that you use when you are crafting. Come back to this practice as many times as you need to. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider doing so. I hope to see you at other practices and in other meditations. In the meantime, please take care and be well. Bye-bye.